Okay guys, today's video is just going to show you this programming language. I've had this idea for a while now, but I've only just bothered to implement it. I've done it like really shit, but basically it's for modeling recurrence relations. So for doing things like factorial, all of these kinds of functions where it calls itself. So like a summation, factorial, I will get Fibonacci and other kinds of stuff working. It's going to get to the point where it'll be the best thing for making recurrence relations really short. So the code for this is actually really simple. Basically just generate a Python lambda function and then execute it, and then run the output when we convert the input to an integer. So we pass the user input into the function, and then it can be used. So say we want to build up a factorial function. So the definition of a factorial is it's n plus f n minus 1 where f of 1 equals 1 and f of 0 equals 1. So what do we have here? No, it's not plus. It's multiply. My bad. Okay, so we have this. So what can we do for this? So the way this works in my programming language is if we put two tokens next to each other, by default it multiplies, because that's how you write stuff normally in a mathematical kind of equation. So to get n, we just write n. Then to get f of n minus 1, that is a lowercase b. Ooh. So b, and to say that the first two are equivalent to 1, we just say 1. Eventually I'll set it up so this is default, so we can get even shorter to just nb, and it'll only change what the seed. That's what this unused variable is for. It's going to be for seeding the initial inputs in the sequence that you described with the program, and you'll seed them at the end. But this is it for now. So we have nb1. So what do we want to find? So we're going to run this, and we want to find the factorial of what? 5? 120. Let's see. Factorial 5? 120. So that's worked. And we can do this for more, we can modify this slightly. So if instead of just putting these next to each other, we have a plus, it will override the multiply and just add them. And so what we'll get is a summation instead. And it won't get down to 0, I'm pretty sure. It'll stop. So we just have n plus n minus 1. So f of n minus 1. So that means we find the sum plus the sum of the negative. It sums the first n natural numbers. And so a series like the telephone numbers, this is quite an interesting series actually. If we go on the OEIS, fuck's sake. Is it serious? Not coming up. So the telephone numbers are a sequence. Here we go, 85. And they get very big like this, but they can be defined by, well, by this here. And so we can write that as a B plus BC1. So you see what we've done here. So this B is this. We've added the plus, so it's overridden the multipliers and put them right next to each other. Then this capital B is just n minus 1. This isn't put into the function. And then we multiply it by n minus 2, and then we seed 1 at the start. I've put a few things here about what I'll add. Some of this is just kind of fucking stupid, like the increment decrement operators being that makes no sense. And I plan to have it so it'll find the first number where it'll do this. But this is it for now. It's really basic, and it's kind of done like really hacky implementation, but I kind of like it. It's nice. It's tied records on CodeGolf Stack Exchange. Not that I've posted them because I'm still making the language, but and some of them are my own questions, which is why I was interested in making the language in the first place. But yeah, if you want to have a look, play with it, submit features, I'll link the GitHub page in the description. Thanks for watching. Have fun.